Have you ever wondered why grief can hurt so much? Why the loss of a person, a relationship, a pet, a dream, or even a chapter of your life can feel almost physical? Maybe it's because grief isn't simply the pain of losing something, it's the pain of having loved something that you can no longer experience in the same way. And perhaps that's why one of the hardest things we can learn is this: some pain isn't meant to be avoided, some pain is meant to be felt. Think about what happens when someone you love dies. You may know intellectually that death is a part of life, but knowing that doesn't prepare your heart for the silence, the empty chair, the phone you can no longer call, the familiar voice that you suddenly realize you would never hear in quite the same way again. And sometimes grief doesn't even come from death, it can come from divorce, a friendship ending, a child growing up, leaving a place you loved, losing your health, losing a dream, or realizing that a version of your life you imagine is never going to happen. And what do we often do with that pain? We try to get over it. Grief isn't proof that you're broken. Sometimes grief is proof that you were connected, that you loved, that you cared, that something had meaning. The goal isn't to stop loving what you lost. The goal is to discover how that love can exist now. Because sometimes the person is gone, but what they gave you isn't. Their wisdom can remain. Their laughter can remain in your memory. Their values can become part of how you live. The way they loved you can influence the way you love someone else. In that sense, grief doesn't always mean the end of a relationship. Sometimes it means the relationship has changed form. And maybe that's one of the deepest lessons grief has to offer us. Everything we love is temporary in form, but not necessarily temporary in meaning. Accepting that knowledge can hurt, but it can also wake us up. Because when we understand that nothing is guaranteed to remain exactly as it is, we begin to appreciate what is here while it is here. We call the people we love. We say the things we've been meaning to say. We stop assuming there will always be another opportunity. We become more present. And perhaps this is the hidden gift inside grief. It teaches us how precious love is by showing us what it feels like when we can't direct love to its exact source. It may appear as if love has nowhere to go. Sometimes healing sounds much simpler. This hurts because it mattered. I can let myself feel this, and I can continue living while carrying what I loved with me. Because eventually, grief can become something different. Not the absence of love, but love that has learned how to live with absence. And maybe that's what it means to truly honor what we've lost, not by refusing to feel the pain, but by allowing the love we thought had nowhere to go find its way inward, shaping who we become, and outward, touching everyone we love.